Hey Drew, you gonna sit in the audience for this one? That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
And we can't stop.
And we won't stop.
Ba-do-da-do-do.
Red cups and sweaty bodies everywhere. Hands in the air like we don't care. 'Cause we came to have so much fun now. That somebody here might get some now. And if you ain't ready to go home, can I get a hell no? 'Cause we gonna go all night till we see satellite. Alright, so la-da-di-da-di. We like to party, dancing with Miley, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can you see it's we who own the night? Can you see it's we who bow the light? And we can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things don't run. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, it's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who we want. We can live how we want. To my homegirls here with the big bar, shaking it like we at a strip club. Remember, only God can judge, and forget the haters, 'cause Scott Bradley loves ya. And everyone in line for the bathroom, trying to get a line in a bathroom. We are so turned up, yeah, yeah. So la-da-di-da-di, I like to party, dancing with Miley, doing whatever we want. This is our house, this is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop. Can you see it's we who own the night? Can you see it's we who found that life? And we can't stop, we won't stop. We run things don't run. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, it's a party, we can do what we want. It's a party, we can say what we want. It's a party, we can love who we want. We can kiss who we want. We can live how we want. It's a party, we can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to. Love who we want. A song, we can sing if we want. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to. Yeah, 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 yeah. And we can't stop, we won't stop. Can you see it's we who own the night? Can you see it's we who buy the light? And we can't stop, we won't stop. We run things don't run. We don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah. It's our party, we can do what we want. It's our party, we can say what we want. It's our party, we can love who we want. we can kiss who we want. We can live how we want.
1 minute, you guys. Yeah. Kind of sets the mood in here. Always looks good all up in here. Instead of getting one halfway through, you know. Thank you too. I appreciate for my.
Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome you to your screen, the Obscure Movie Trivia Show.
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. That's a live audience, and we love to hear it. Thank you so much. If you guys are joining us, and maybe you guys decided to join us on the YouTube lives or the Facebook lives, don't do that. You should go on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There you'll find a wonderful chat group that will come alive in just a second. I am positive of it. That's the group that extends my self-esteem. They tell me how pretty I am. They tell me I'm always right. So just join that group. But while you're there, go ahead and give a follow. It's for free. It allows you to know when Stab's going live with all the amazing, cool things that they're doing. But also maybe you want to support a little bit further. You can give a subscribe. Depending on which platform you're using, it is either $5 or $5.99. It's a great way to support. You can also gift subs to people who are in the chat who aren't members. It's a 1 month subscription. You don't have to cancel it after a month or anything like that. It's really cool. It's another great way to support. Also, above our two contestants' heads, you will see the Patreon and Venmo links. Those are direct ways to support Stab. Great things that you should do. They help directly as well. Support Stab because they have a bunch of amazing things going on. And this show is one of them. We have one of our favorites, Pour, in the chat. We have Melonia Bologna, but he is very pretty and also very right. Oh, man, I love this already. All right, the night is starting off very good. Anyways, we're here. It's Tuesday, so you are here for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. This is the second annual Thanksgiving week. I kind of want to do a sports movie because I love sports movies, and I always attribute football and sports movies with Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving doesn't have a lot of Thanksgiving movies. Last year's was an absolute disaster, but this year will not be. So thank you for joining us. We have Jess both in the chat and in the studio tonight because they are awesome. Hell yeah. Stab Comedy's here as well. Hecka testing that chat box under, buddy. Oh, nice. Yes, we love a chat box. We love a chat box. Anyways, we're here. What we do is we pick a movie of the week. This week, because we're doing sports, we're picking a very underrated comedy, and that is The Replacements. Keanu Reeves. It's an amazing movie. But yes, so what we do is round 1 and round 3 will all be about this movie, The Replacements. Round 2 will be about some actors. One of them might be in this movie. We'll see when we get there. I'll explain everything as we go. First round is going to be 10 questions. It's going to be 1 point each. We'll explain fully once we get there. Before I do that, let me introduce you to your contestants. Up first, he is coming back to the Obscure Movie Trivia Show for almost the 20th time. This is almost his 20th appearance. Welcome back to the stage, the wonderful and always gentleman-like Mr. Artie Valenzuela.
Hey, thank you. Buddy, if you just want to hang out, you can just call.
Yeah. This is how I get Artie to hang out with me.
Just call.
Yeah.
We can have coffee.
He's a now local Sacramento comic, so
it's not hard. Yeah. So I'm gonna be here probably more, too many times.
The fans love you here, so we're excited to have you, Artie. I love the chat going crazy. I like that. Here's what I got to ask you. Artie,
Yeah.
You've been on the show a bunch. We've asked you all the
Yes.
questions. My question to you today is, what is your favorite sports movie of all time?
Remember the Titans.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's a strong one too. Yeah.
Infamously, the one we did last year, which I thought was the perfect starter for my.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was there something bad?
I poorly picked the contestants.
Oh, okay, so it's your fault. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all my fault.
We can learn from it. That's how we learn from mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, remember the Titans for sure.
Remember the Titans? That's a good one.
Yeah. Gary
That's a good
Bertier. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, sunshine. Yeah. I can do it all, dude. Yeah. Sunshine.
Oh, that movie is
Yeah.
so good.
It's good. Yeah. Denzel Washington.
Okay.
We all know. Okay.
So where does this one kind of sit in your sports movie catalog?
Oh, it's up there, dude. I would say like top 5 for sure. Maybe even top 3. Yeah, because I
Okay.
can't really think of too many sports movies offhand right now.
Draft
But
day.
Keanu Reeves, man, I mean, he's a winner. For a long time, dude, we thought he was Filipino. I used to say it. I went around telling everybody, dude. We don't know, dude. We don't know until you know. But he was good. Jon Favreau, thank you for everything he's done with his life. Marvel-wise.
Jon Favreau rules.
Dude, Jon Favreau's the reason why we have a Marvel universe right now.
Yeah.
Jess, did you hear that,
And
Jess?
Mandalorian.
Yeah, and Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jon Favreau.
Why are we? Jon Favreau is still with us.
Thank you, man.
I don't know
Thank
why. Don't let
Thank you,
Artie's
man.
weird gesture.
We miss
there.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for being on the show again, Artie. And Artie's opponent for tonight, also returning to the show. He was just on last month's tournament, the horror tournament, so it was awesome to have him back on that one. I'm glad to have him back for a one-on-one here for such a great movie. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Drew Schaefer.
Thanks so much for having me again. This is fun. I'm excited. When you posted that it was The Replacements, this I would say is probably my favorite football movie.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say it right away because
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is
We're just-
hilarious and great, and he can do no wrong.
We're just shitting on every 40-year-old dad who's like, "What about Rudy? What about Rudy?"
Oh, you mean with the guy from the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah.
actually
It was
don't
okay.
like Rudy. I don't like.
I
Rudy.
haven't seen that one. I still have yet to see Rudy, but I know what happened.
Yeah.
I know it's a wonderful
We
movie.
all know what happens. Good for you, Rudy.
I had to watch it because I'm a short athlete, so I had to watch it, but I didn't like it. Yeah.
Did it feel patronizing? You're like, nobody would
Yeah.
be like, Artie.
Yeah, don't root his name, dude. He's barely doing stuff. That's all.
I read the real story that a few people shouted his name, but it was not the whole stadium. I'm like, that's sad. That just
Yeah.
makes it really sad.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zero or everybody. No in between.
It's worse that they made more people do it in the movie.
Oh, okay. So, if this is your favorite football movie, is this your favorite sports movie all around?
I don't know. I'm a runner first and foremost, so I'm really I love Steve Prefontaine, and there were 2 movies that were made about him, Prefontaine and Without Limits. They were both amazing movies.
Wow.
Jared Leto, one of his earliest roles, playing Steve Prefontaine, and then the other one had Billy Crudup. And I'm like, wow, that's
Those are 2 very powerful actors.
yeah.
Which one's the second one?
Billy Crudup, Mr. Manhattan from
Oh, okay.
The Watchmen. I'm like, and a thousand other things.
Yeah. That's
a name I should know? Oh, yeah, okay.
What is it? Not Mr. Manhattan, Dr. Manhattan? I don't know. They're all
It's Dr. Manhattan.
Dr.
Manhattan, yeah.
I'm sorry that I forgot his PhD.
We don't want the Twitch
Pretty huge dick
to
they show.
attack us.
Yeah.
F's
In that
the
movie.
chats for
Yeah.
Dr.
Mhm.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
So I was so glad that you guys both liked this movie. I'm so excited to get into it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
it.
so round 1, of course, is this is easier round. This is to rack up some points for the later rounds. Basically, 10 questions, 1 point for every correct answer. You don't lose anything for an incorrect answer. I'm going to read the question out, then I'm going to jump in this chat and talk with my lovely chatters for a little bit, give you guys some time to come up with the answer. You guys will write it on your board. Then I'll give you a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will call on you one at a time. You guys will show your answer to your camera, and you guys will tell us out loud what you wrote. Makes sense? Everybody's right? All right, good. So, question number 1. What regretful nickname is given to Keanu Reeves' Shane Falco? It's always good to see Poor in the chat. Poor's one of our favorite chatters. She got me these. I don't have them on me, but the
what is it?
She got me.
What did he forget? Poor.
She got me bracelets from Semi Pro.
Oh, the Will Ferrell.
Is it Semi Pro?
I don't know.
The basketball one.
What did he
The basketball
more
one.
forget? Poor.
I'm trying to think. Is Semi Pro? Yeah, because Blades of Glory is the.
That's the ice skating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the head cut off move. Yeah.
I love Blades of Glory too. That's one that I should do on here. That's
another
movie.
sports movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what they say.
Nobody knows. It's
Yeah. No matter what they say about ice skating, that's a sport, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't listen to anybody, whatever they say. I reject everything they say because it's so much, dude. But it is a sport, Drew.
It is, Drew.
No matter what they say.
No matter what Drew says.
Yeah. No matter what Drew says.
You know I have strong opinions.
Let me give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And for this first one, Artie, what did you have?
It's Footsteps Falco.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. And Drew, what did you have?
I could not remember. I just put Choco. I
Nice.
just remember. I remember he lost. That's all I remember.
He did in fact lose, but that's okay. We have some,
45.
yeah.
That's my Keanu Reeves. It was 45. It was 45.
Maybe maybe that was a question later, Artie. Who knows?
Oh
Ooh,
gosh.
thank you.
Sorry.
I hope so.
Too good, right?
No.
Too
maybe.
good sometimes. Oh yeah, please.
Oh, thank
Oh
you.
yes.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. You know what? They're in my freaking car. Why don't I just bring them? I don't have enough arms to carry things, you guys. That's what it is. That's the excuse I'm using.
I just like that I used my hand first, and it definitely did not wipe it away at all. Just made it so
Makes
much
it
worse.
All right, we're gonna get into question number 2, which is, what is the name of the professional team that Shane Falco plays for? Yes, Poor. The Flint Tropics bracelets are amazing. They're in my room with my watch, which also goes on my arm that I forgot today. It was just a weird morning this morning, I guess. But anyways, I'm
like
gonna
this
save
question.
that.
It's
that-
the
I'm gonna
Las Vegas
screenshot-
Raiders, right?
Yeah.
It's the Las Vegas Raiders, the answer.
I'm shush.
I mean, they both have the same number of felons on the team, so.
Whoa,
Could
that's
be.
actually.
Actually, the
Actually,
Raiders
the Raiders
have more.
Yeah.
I think
How
the Raiders
sad,
are
yeah.
winning at this point.
How
I think
sad that the
Raiders
movie
are winning
about.
at this point. But
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
unfortunate though. It's not funny.
But also, that's been their reputation for 100 years. It feels like it's no surprise.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying it wasn't the location of Oakland that was the problem?
What?
No way.
No.
I mean,
Was it the culture established?
Let's be fair. They went from Oakland to Vegas. That's not like.
You know when they said "just win, baby," it was more about the lawsuits.
That was a good one.
Artie, if you
I have
guys
no
couldn't
comeback.
tell, is a Niners fan.
I'm a Niner fan.
Broncos
Uh,
fan, so yeah. screw them.
Buffalo Bills fan. I don't care either way. I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time starting with Drew. What did you have? And what did you
The
write?
Washington Sentinels.
That is correct. And Artie, what did you have?
Washington Sentinels.
That's such a great team name. There was a graphic that came out that the Washington football team, they had like a bunch of finalists for team names. The Sentinels and the Red Wolves were on there, and I was like, please be the Sentinels. Just do it. We all want it. We all need it. You know, just have Keanu come out and like introduce it with the Falco jersey. We all want it.
I would love that.
That would have been good, but you know what they went with? The Washington football team,
They're keeping it?
right? That's
Yeah.
what they're doing. Right?
No,
They're gonna
they still
keep it
haven't
for a while.
decided.
They're gonna keep
They're
it for
going
a
to keep
while.
it for a while. Yeah, they're not trying to come up with another name.
They said we're just gonna hold it off, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Every
I like
time I
Washington.
see it, I think somebody misspelled WTF. They're like the WFT.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not how you spell what the.
They messed up calling it like they should have DC, the DC football club, DCFC, like a
Ooh.
soccer team. Would have
Yeah,
been
see
cool.
that.
I guess, but they still went with the Washington football team.
Yeah.
the most colorful of names.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Who plays Coach Jimmy McGinty? I just had to screenshot that chat earlier that said Buddy is very pretty and also very right.
Aww.
I'm just gonna print that out.
You said you
and put it-
screenshot it?
Yeah. Print that out and put it above my office, like in my office.
You're
so when
strong, you're beautiful, and other people say it too. That's so you got your affirmations, dude?
yes,
Yeah.
I need to feel good about myself.
By the way, the answer to this question, dude, this is what I call local comedians around the way.
Oh. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Buddy, a second.
I was like, "What do you mean?" Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Thank
Jess.
you.
And I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie. What did you have and what did you write?
Gene Hackman.
Yes. Andrew, what did you have?
Also, Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
Oh, that's what you call people too?
Yeah, that's what I call. Yeah, Gene Hackman. I mean, it's so easy. It's so easy. It might even be Hack, man.
Heart. You gotta have heart. Miles and heart.
I just love, like, what else has he been in? Because I'm like, I know he's super famous, but I'm like, I only remember him from that movie.
He's
Yeah.
literally Lex Luthor.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the original.
That's good.
Okay, now I see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we only think of Smallville Lex Luthor, huh?
Yeah.
True. Alex
Is that
Rosenbaum.
you too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Rosenbaum.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was just in something else. He was in It's Always Sunny, season 1, and I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's
Wild.
great.
It's so great.
But we are on to question number 4. What sport did Nigel play prior to trying football? And wiry.
I don't know how to spell
It's like 3 words put together, like the opposite of good, what you need if your breath stinks, and the opposite of off. That's the sport he played. That's how you spell it.
Oh, I
Opposite of
definitely
good.
don't know the answer.
Opposite of good.
I don't know the answer.
I'm just trying to make you write badminton.
Oh.
I got it from the clues, and I was like,
I definitely didn't.
I was
There was a long equation there that I just missed.
I should have convinced you
he's
with
a
something
teacher.
else. Yeah.
he's a teacher.
I was like, I know the answer.
I was hoping to throw you off, but you're like, wait, does Drew know something I don't?
Jess in the chat with a cute factoid. Keanu Reeves took a pay cut to have Hackman in this movie.
Smart move.
Yeah,
Smart move. Because he looks like Lombardi.
he does.
He does.
Why did he look
gives me that
exactly
so
like
strong.
Lombardi?
I know.
That's a good one.
He had the hat too.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't even that sunny.
No.
He's in Washington.
No.
Walking around like he's in Florida.
I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew. What did you have and what did you write?
I put soccer, aka other football.
Yeah.
Nice. How did you? Is it an ER? It is an ER.
ER.
Oh, that was right.
That's why
Okay.
I thought you were joking
I was
when you're like, I
like-
don't know how to spell. I was like,
never had to spell
Was
this.
it an AR?
an O, like source.
Bro, there was a couple of guesses I erased once. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I
and
said
Artie, what
soccer,
did
by the
you
way.
have?
Yeah.
Good job.
I was almost going to say football because I was like, that's technically right.
Yeah.
Right?
You wouldn't be.
Or are
much
you going to
wrong.
say it's not right? And you would have been like,
Oh, only thing we accept, Artie. The only thing we accept is soccer.
You've been on the show too
This
many
is
times.
this is a U.S. territory show, Artie.
Yeah, I love you too, Artie, dickhead. I would have accepted either. You prick. And so let's get into question number 5. Question number 5 is, what thing did Falco say his fear on the field was?
you know the answer?
I think so.
Okay.
I love this whole scene.
The whole scene
It was such a
to
good.
this day
Yeah.
sticks with me.
It's a good. This is almost like Al Pacino's Any Given Sunday, Inch by Inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I always relate them to, yeah.
Shout out to that. If you guys watch Scene Kids, go back to Scene Kids. I believe last November when we were doing it digitally, I did the Al Pacino speech as my scene, and just gave enough for my partner to improv with it. It's one of my all-time
I might have
favorites.
to pull that up. Yeah.
Guys, gotta watch it. Check it out.
Okay.
I love that. I love seeing kids.
You gotta crawl for that inch. Yeah. Fuck it, dude. I used to watch that before I worked out.
Oh, dude, I was hyping
I used to
myself
work
up
out. I don't
as
work out
was
anymore,
doing it.
but I used to watch it before I worked
Oh,
out,
yeah.
dude. It's so
that
good.
and the
Yeah.
Rocky Balboa speech from Rocky Balboa.
Oh yeah. You gotta get off. Oh shit! I watched all these too, dude. You gotta fight. That's what
Not about how much times you get knocked down. Great sports speeches.
Oh,
Damn it! Now I want to watch
that
Rocky
with
Balboa
pre-workout,
just
dude.
for that
That
scene.
with pre-workout, you're doing fucking reps, dude.
Give a countdown.
You're doing.
Give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie. What did you have and what did you write?
Quicksand.
Absolutely. And Drew,
Great.
what did you have and what did you write?
Even though you don't find it on a field, quicksand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that also contributed to my
Keanu
fear.
never played football. He never played
he's
football.
Like quicksand all
like
over.
spiders?
He's like, it's like Indiana Jones, right? They're just throwing.
He goes, I'm afraid of quicksand.
They're just running around from boulders and stuff, right? That's what football is.
That movie. Such a legendary movie.
That's good, dude.
So good.
That's good, dude.
Spiders.
It is a good scene.
Our
though.
audience
so
is
good.
having
Yeah,
a
we're
good
not
time,
giving it
too.
credit. It's a great
So
scene, though,
good.
dude.
And it's so
Fuck.
heartfelt too. Yeah, it's like, oh damn, yeah,
Yeah.
quicksand is scary. And he's like, no, not that kind.
And you've
you're like,
played
oh.
sports, dude. You know what that feeling is when you
Oh.
start doing things wrong. You've played too. We've all played football.
Yeah.
I like to say we've all played football because you guys are clearly bigger than me. But
All
we're
of
all the
us.
same in this.
Wow.
We're all
all
a
the
part of
same.
this fraternity of football.
Question number 6. What position did Jumbo play on the Sentinels? Jumbo? Are you not knowing who Jumbo is?
Who the fuck is
Which
Jumbo?
one's which? Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is kind of right? Is it kinda
Okay,
right?
well maybe
I don't like to
'cause they
say the
only
R
say his
word.
name
I don't like to
once.
say the R
no,
word.
because they only say his name once. It's the sumo guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay,
that's what I
Okay.
thought
it
Okay.
was.
Okay.
Are we
And what was the
looking-
question again?
What position did Jumbo
Okay.
play?
Are we going very specific on this?
No, I mean, no. I have
Okay,
2
okay.
answers that I'll accept.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very specific because I'll admit that I created this whole football team on Madden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Very
Oh,
accurate, dude.
Absolutely.
I-
Very
Definitely,
accurate
yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna be a little snotty right here and say the greatest sports game of all time is NFL 2K5. Yes, with
Okay.
T.O.
Yeah.
in the Eagles
Yeah.
uniform.
Because you're talking about the face mask vision.
Give me Chris Berman
Oh, yeah.
introducing my
Yes.
game
Yes,
every
okay.
single time,
With
please.
your own highlights.
When yep.
That was amazing.
ESPN was the sponsor.
I
Yeah.
I've played that game so much that I have the draft classes memorized for like the first 5 years.
Yeah.
Lefty
Yes.
Kleinsasser, quarterback who's a righty. Yeah.
Lefty you're talking about the AI created draft class.
Yep.
That's too deep.
Yes.
That's too deep. Oh fuck! That
Only
was a great
real
game,
ones
though.
will remember Lefty.
That was a
Kleinsasser.
great game, though. Great
Yes.
fucking pool, dude. I gotta find that one.
That's Madden 2004 for me when Michael Vick was unstoppable, and then the next year they're like, let's create the defensive end contain like
Yeah.
quarterback contain every play.
Yeah,
But
dude.
before that,
I used to hate that bullshit. Everybody would
I ran
use Vic,
every
dude.
Play.
But I did run like practice, and I would run like laps.
Yeah.
I would do laps with Vic, dude.
But I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew. What did you have and what did you write?
I put offensive line. I think he was the center.
And Artie, what did you have?
I put left tackle.
Okay, so I'm going to give it to both of you. I said offensive line or offensive tackle. I mean, Artie went specifically left tackle.
Yeah,
The
because
Blind Side.
yeah, I mean, you know that movie well, right?
I do.
This is Sandra Bullock movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could not remember that's where he played.
Michael Oher didn't like the movie. Did you hear about that?
No.
The guy it was based off of, dude.
Yeah, because it makes him look
It
slow
makes him
and dumb.
look kind of a little slow, dude. Just because he's
Yeah.
big. I always I defend big people so much, dude. Being
Thank
a
you.
small guy, it's like the bigger the person, the slower they gotta be. No,
No.
way, dude.
Although
Come
I
on.
did go to school with a kid who was kind of like, he faked that he got a scholarship offer to Cal, and it's like a big thing. You can see it on YouTube. Kevin Hart, Fernley High School. He was the first kid from our school to get a
Oh my
Division
gosh.
I. Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Look it up.
Scandal. It went national. He was like, yeah,
shit.
like, I don't know if I want to go to Oregon or Cal. And we're all like, dude, you couldn't pass the SAT. Like, nobody wants you. And then he's like, I'm going to Cal. And then
Oh no!
every news reporter came out to our small town, and then they
Oh,
called
he
the
made
Cal
it a
coach,
thing?
and they're like, hey, thanks for like accepting him. Like, it's so cool. He's from a small school, and you still looked out for him. And he's like, who?
Who? What's a?
And
No.
then, yeah,
What
it blew
position
up.
did he play?
He was an offensive lineman. I played football right next to him. He was 6'7".
Oh, so
weighed
he was
like
big.
350. Our freshman year. Our
Wow.
freshman
That's
year,
that's
and I was
horrible
right next to him
journalism.
on the line. I was
That's-
right next to him on the line, and I was a better blocker.
Oh.
Just to put it in perspective.
That's
like,
bad.
yeah.
I knew some big guys like that too.
he could not.
Yeah.
Size doesn't always
He
matter.
could not move.
No, man.
Um,
Nah.
But
You were offensive lineman.
Yeah,
yeah.
my first year. Yeah.
Oh man, they put
And
me
then
on
they moved me
defense.
to-
They put me on D line, dude. I was a nose tackle.
You
Yo,
look like a nose
okay,
tackle.
right,
Sorry.
we'll get into that in a
Football
second.
talk.
Why?
But I got to get
cou-
into question number 7, you guys. Which song does Clifford get the gang to sing in jail? Okay,
Great
so
scene.
while we're on it, yes, it's a great song. I went to 2 high schools in high school. Well, I
Nice.
went to 3, but I played at 2. And every single one of them decided to pick the smallest, bulkiest person as the nose tackle. And it's like, don't put the 4'11" guy
Oh, okay.
again. Like, that's rude. That's
So what Buddy just did, and I'm gonna correct real quick, was say that I was the 4'11" bulky kid,
Yo.
and that wasn't the case. I know what I look like now, and I can accept that, Buddy. I can accept that, but in my prime, when it was my prime, dude, which was about like 8th grade,
bulk can be
freshman year,
muscle.
when everybody was still normal height, and I was still like relevant height,
Yeah.
I was pretty fucking cut, dude. Okay. And I don't know why they put me at nose tackle, because I was like really cut and small, you know. And they were like, and I was like going through people's legs and shit, and they were like, oh, he's athletic for that, and I was like, well, it was available.
I thought you were gonna say in my prime I was like 5'8", and then just shrunk down.
I wish I could, dude.
That'd be-
In my prime, I was 5'1",
I
and
knew
then
it.
I got 2 inches, and it didn't help at all.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie, what did you have and what did you write?
I will survive.
That is a great answer because it is correct. Drew, what did you have?
I also had "I Will Survive." It's the first time I had ever heard that song because
Really?
my mom only listened to country music, so
Oh,
heard it in that
no.
movie, and then I was like, "This is my favorite song" for like 6 months.
My grandma.
So wait, when
my
did you
grandma-
watch this movie then?
Like a year after it came out, it had to have been. It was
Yeah.
like on HBO or something.
What
like,
part of life were you in? How old were you?
What, like 10? Maybe 10 or 11? Yeah.
And you only listen to country music?
Only country music, yeah.
Oh
And then
my
I
goodness.
moved and rode a bus, and then I got to listen to Creed and Nickelback.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
that was
God.
your
That was
first
like my
experience
first
out of
non-
country
yeah.
music?
We had a bus driver that
I guess
listened to
that's how
that
you do it,
station.
though.
So yeah.
Oh,
Like-
I hear-
You like
Feed me,
Creedish,
Twitch
right?
audience.
Is your hair kind of Creedish?
Creed.
Looks like
oh,
the guy
you're
from
talking about
Creed.
Scott Stapp?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
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 Deep
I just
cut.
know he's like, we're on that whole-
We're not going to get into that.
I could do it.
Can we
dude.
do
I'm gonna
Nickelback
go
instead?
ahead
then?
and,
No, I can't. I don't want to do that
We
one.
got question number 8, which
Okay.
is, what color shirt does Falco warn Danny not to tackle in practice?
Think.
Danny, yeah, that's. I have his full name here later. His name is
What?
Danny Bateman.
Yes.
Oh, John Favreau.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Favreau. Yeah.
Yeah. Great middle linebacker name, by the way, Danny Bateman.
Hey.
So good.
You couldn't make
So
that name
good.
up, man.
Hey, shut the fuck
Oh, what,
up.
buddy? Am I going too fast for you, dude?
That's what
like.
we all know. That's what he played.
I feel like we
Hey.
could have got to that question if it was a question, dude.
we all know that. One.
Okay, so...
Uh-oh.
Dickhead.
I'm sorry, man. I like this movie, and you know he does
5,
too.
4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew, what did you have and what did you write?
I got confused because I know there's two colors. I put yellow. I think he was wearing in practice.
And Artie, what did you have?
Yeah. It's a red
Yep.
shirt. Yeah.
I was like, I remember when he was like, hey, remember what I said about red shirts? Go
Yeah.
get them. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, they wouldn't put a quarterback in a red shirt, though, would they?
No,
did.
they do. Yeah.
They make it the most, depending on the team, because if the team is red color, it's the most bright and ugly color so that you don't murder that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's make them look like an idiot so that you don't hurt them.
I loved how John Favreau got the bleeding of the middle
Yes.
of the nose.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good, man. Why does that happen?
Was that Romanowski who used to
Yeah, he
like,
used
get
to bleed.
it bad?
Yeah.
Because they would lead with the crown of their helmet.
Yeah,
and then they
because
would
when you hit like
Oh,
that,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
it
That
comes
makes
down
sense.
yeah.
That goes to show I had like few stick marks on my helmet, dude. Yeah, I didn't like getting hit.
No.
But
The point was not to get hit.
Yeah.
because
Learn the game.
because Mr. Artie
He's gonna blame me for something.
decided to shout out a question that was going to be in round 3. It was going to be the easy one in round 3, so now you lose that one. We're going to go ahead and go with question number 9. What position did Danny Bateman play? Just
Do I
write
have to
it.
write
You know
it?
Yeah, you have to write it. I'm going to make you write it because, you know.
I'm gonna write the acronym just because you're being kind of snotty about it, dude. I don't know. I don't know what led to that. We're having a good time.
Because
It's a long word, dude. It's like 3 words.
Oh no, for sure, and especially if you write out the whole, we'll accept 2 different ones. But
Thank
if
you.
you know, but he is the.
Just like that, we already know. So it's like pretend not to talk
Yeah,
about the
I mean,
Yeah.
let's pretend like we don't know. All right, we'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie, what did you have and what did you
Middle
write?
linebacker.
Oh wow, that's great. You
Thanks,
knew
man.
that one. That's
MLB.
cool. MLB.
Major League Baseball.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nope. Middle linebacker.
I love
Yeah, I know it's confusing.
that. So confusing.
That was my original position until I put on a little extra weight,
I can
and then
see
I
that.
became a left end.
I could see that. Okay.
Yeah, so, and Drew, what did you have?
Also middle linebacker.
That's crazy. How did you get that one?
I know that was. Thank
Yeah.
goodness Hardy said it. That
Yeah.
would have been. I was
Uh,
also a middle linebacker. They sort of threw me in wherever. It was like freshman year. They're like, everybody gets a couple plays, but I would actively avoid blocks, and sometimes it was good. But sometimes it just made the running back have a wide open lane
Yeah,
because
you
I would
just
just
give
run
the whole-
away. Yeah, I would just run away from the blockers no matter which way it was going. So
Dude,
That makes sense.
I was actually really decent in Pop Warner. And what sucks is that my best year was when it was called Junior Midget. You remember that, right? Junior
I didn't
Midget.
play Pop Warner, but I remember.
I don't know if they
that
call it
designation.
that anymore.
No,
Not anymore,
nope,
no.
not even a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because
Doesn't
guess
make
what?
anybody
It
feel
wasn't
good.
nice. And
All
I was
right.
good then, dude. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna play for Junior Midgets.
You can't flex on that.
Can't flex on that, dude.
You can't flex on that. And that leads us to question number 10, our final question in round number 1, which is Faison Love played one of the 2 offensive lineman brothers. Was he Jamal or Andre? And I ask this question only because I love the way his brother says his name.
Hold on, because if you don't know, now you don't know which one's which. So
Yeah.
go ahead and answer first, Drew.
Yeah.
Which
no.
one was he, Drew? Do you remember which one Faison Love was?
No, I just
Are you
remember their last name. I was already writing the last name, and then I just committed. I was like, I'll stop.
I feel like I don't want to answer this question
Why?
because it's kind of like if I didn't know, then I just thought he was the other one.
It's not a race thing. I literally wrote it because of the way his brother says his name.
Damn it, I don't
Makes
even
me
remember
laugh.
which one it was though. Jamal or
Andre.
Which one are you gonna do?
Yeah, this has nothing to do. Like, if you put anything on it, that's on you. But whatever, Artie, you weirdo.
I don't know, man. You wrote the question.
Home is where the heart is, Artie.
I grew up in Vallejo, man. This is a very distinct thing.
Artie's like, I gotta be.
You had to
very
know.
careful.
You had to be clear. I don't know the answer though.
I was like, which one can you say funny? Like I'm doing the like Aaron. Like,
yeah.
Timothy. I'm like trying to like which one.
I think I got it because it's like the one he would do this question for. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew, what did you have?
Just because I think it's easier to say funny, Andre.
Okay, that's what I thought too.
What did you have?
I put Andre.
It's Jamal. You guys are terrible.
I changed it too. How does he say it?
I'm definitely not gonna. I'm definitely not about to venture into that mode. But
Try it, man.
No. Let's just say it cracks me up every time, just because he's very. The other brother is very.
What?
Breathy.
Okay.
Breathy. He speaks like he always just ate something, and I love it. It is a 50-50 pick one. That's how we like it, though.
And we both got it wrong.
That leads us
okay.
to the end of round number 1 with a respectable score, with Artie in the lead at 9-7. 9-7.
Okay, good.
Shit doesn't
But
matter
keeping it
though, dude,
close.
because he always screws me over anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I don't even get confident.
Artie
anymore.
does believe there is a conspiracy theory
Yeah.
against him on this show.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
will
sending me all the
find out.
questions ahead of time.
See, dude, I fucking knew it, man.
We will find out, because that leads us to round number 2, which is weird careers. If you've been watching the show, we've been doing weird careers for a few months now, so you should know what it's all about. But let me tell you, what I do is I pick 2 actors, I pick 5 movies from their catalog, and I write questions ranging from pretty easy to pretty hard. We'll see how it goes. This time, what I normally try to do is I pick 2 actors from the movie. However, I thought Gene Hackman, only not being famous enough for enough movies, I was like, let's pick somebody else that Keanu Reeves is one of them, and somebody else that Keanu Reeves is famous for acting with, and that's Sandra Bullock. Also, just because I love Sandra Bullock movies, and I wanted to do some Sandra Bullock movie questions.
Because of Speed?
And The Lake House.
Oh, she was in
Yeah.
the lake house.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah.
fuck. That's okay.
I wasn't
That's
sure
my
if that would
bad.
be a
Okay.
question, but I'm like, yeah, the 2, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I forget about that one.
Speed was great.
Speed was the one.
The Lake House
they
was
killed it.
awesome. I agree.
Is that one
and
about a
they did
mailbox?
another one.
It's about a
I
mailbox,
think.
right?
Time traveling.
Fucking
It
hate
is. It's not a
mailboxes,
question,
dude. It's
so it doesn't matter.
inconvenient the way mailboxes
So,
are set up.
basically, how this is set up is you don't need your pen and marker, or you don't need your marker and thing for this one, Drew. I'm going to have 5 questions about both of these actors, and they're going to go directly to the contestants. Drew, because he is currently in second place, gets to decide which actor he gets questions from. It's going to be 5 questions. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. You don't lose anything for incorrect answers. Again, this is just to gain some points for the final round. And Drew, which of these 2 actors would you like questions from?
Give me old Sandy B.
Oh, okay,
Sandy B. Let's
nice.
see.
All right, so 5 questions about Sandra Bullock's career.
Yeah.
Question number 1 for 2 points. Question number 1. Who is Sandra Bullock's co-star in the movie Gravity?
And I just answer just to
Yeah.
you. George Clooney.
That is correct for 2 points. Good job, Joe. Good job, Joe. Yeah, that movie is a one-time watch only. It's like serious, but it's like not worth anything.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? Like the reviews seemed pretty bad.
For some reason, I thought Matthew McConaughey was the answer. Is that
No.
another movie?
Interstellar.
Interstellar, and
He's
she's
so
not
good
in
in
that,
that.
but
They
yeah.
made
I was
as
doing
many
the same
movies
thing.
as billionaires are going to this fucking space,
Yeah.
dude. They made too many of those
Too many.
movies.
Too many.
All right. In which cartoon movie does Sandra Bullock voice a character named Scarlet Overkill?
Scarlet Overkill.
Such a badass name, by the way.
Wow. How do I not know this? It sounds video gamey. Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, that's a great answer because it does sound video gamey.
What
This
it?
is such a terrible movie for such a cool name. The Minions. The Minions movie.
You didn't like the movie?
No.
Oh, Scarlet Overkill. okay.
Man.
I like
Never
the
watched
very
the
I like the
Minions.
very first what are they called? The
Despicable Me.
Yeah,
Me.
I like the
Yeah.
very first Despicable Me. The rest of them are just and this one specifically is just please give me your money. Please give me your money. Please give me your money.
Some people say the Minions, the language they have, is Tagalog. Have you heard that?
No, I hadn't heard. Is it?
Mixture of what? 3? Jess apparently and obviously knows that there's a mixture of 3, which is too deep of knowledge about the Minions.
She has children. Okay.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Question number 3, Drew. Question number 3, Drew. In the career of Sandra Bullock,
Yes.
which movie franchise has Sandra Bullock as hard-nosed Gracie Hart?
Oh, that's one of my favorites from being a kid. Miss Congeniality.
Yes. The second one is super underrated. I wanted to bring
Yeah.
up this franchise because the second one is super underrated.
Was that the first movie to do like the ransom note with the letters cut out of a magazine, or was it like a thing before that?
Oh, way before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember it from that movie.
I love
Yeah.
both those movies. Number one is one of my all-time favorites. Just it's so much fun to go back to. But number 2 is an underrated classic. I wanted to talk about that. But yes, the Miss Congeniality franchise, which they should make more of those. Sandra Bullock is still out there.
Yeah.
She could still shoot things.
Let's write it. Let's promise on air right now to write Miss
We'll all
Congeniality.
write it. I'll just come up with
I gotta learn how to say it first. Miss Congeniality 3.
Yeah.
Back in business.
I was gonna say, I'll come up with a weird, terrible name for it, like
Yeah.
no more Mrs. Nice Girl, or something like that. Like
She's
The
beauty,
subtitle.
she's grace.
Yeah.
Miss Congeniala 3.
Yes.
Dude, yeah.
All right. Question number 4. In the career of Sandra Bullock, Drew, Ocean's 8 features Sandra Bullock as a character named Debbie, who is the sister of what original Ocean's member?
Danny Ocean. I
Yes,
never saw it, but I did see the originals.
That is correct.
Good.
Wait, you've never seen the George Clooney version of Ocean's 11?
No, I've seen Ocean's 11, but I haven't seen Ocean's 8. So
Yes. Ocean's 8.
Ocean's
Great
8
movie.
is good.
is it good? Okay.
You gotta watch it.
I want to
yeah.
see it. I do
Joe?
want to see it.
Joey G in the house.
Hey.
We got a pro in here.
And he loves Sandra Bullock. Big Sandra Bullock fan, Joey
You're
G.
a big Sandra Bullock fan. No? Why is that?
It's a long-standing story.
Oh,
Watch all the old obscure movie trivia shows with Joey on there. For the longest time, he thought that he hated Sandra Bullock. And then one time he sent me an article proving that Sandra Bullock is terrible, but it was not about Sandra Bullock. It was about Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Growing up, I called Sandra Bullock funny Julia Roberts. Like
Yeah.
that's how my brain remembered. Like, is it a funny movie, Sandra Bullock? Is it not
Oh,
Julia Roberts?
no.
Same. I get that.
I appreciated their work. Both
Drew-
of them.
Drew, your final question in
Julia
the-
Roberts.
in the career of Miss Sandra Bullock, what is the subtitle to the second Speed movie?
Oh, I actually did see this as a kid. It's Speed 2 Cruise Control. Because it's on a
great.
cruise ship. It's on a cruise ship.
It
and
is.
It's so dumb.
It 100% is, and
That's so
that is
hilarious.
a great round for you, Drew, because you got
Cruise Control. It's so bad.
it's
So clever.
Yes, it does have Jason Patrick. I was just about to say, how do you
That's who it
replace
was. Thank
how
you.
do you replace Keanu Reeves with Jason Patrick?
Not
And
well.
then,
Not
and then,
well.
And then you're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take the speed and scary element out of Speed and go, this boat has to go really slow, you guys. It's so
I've never seen it. I don't know who. Jason
so
Patrick? Who's that?
stupid.
From the Lost Boys?
He's the hot brother way past his hotness prime.
Yeah.
Way past his
Yeah,
hotness
you wouldn't
prime.
recognize
I
him.
don't know who this. The
brother
Lost
from
Boys? You mean the Twilight but older?
Yeah, the Twilight Brother older.
No, the Lost
You
Boys.
are the worst, Artie. But Artie, that Artie, that brings us to you in Keanu Reeves. How do you feel about Keanu Reeves, Artie?
I feel pretty good, man.
Okay.
I feel like I know shit. I don't know. I probably don't.
So 5 questions about Mr. Keanu Reeves.
Let's do it.
Question number 1. At which speed must they keep the bus at, or it will explode in 1997's Speed?
What the fuck? His answers were so fucking easy. What?
This one's so easy.
This
too.
is the
so
easiest
easy.
answer.
Is it really?
So easy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I.
They say it like 1,000 times during the movie
I know,
and show
man.
the
whole-
speedometer every 5 minutes.
Oh shit, dude! You know my wife loves this movie too, and I
It's
fucking
literally the
Such a
whole.
good
every
crux of
time
the
I watch
movie.
this movie, she's just like, Keanu Reeves is so hot in this movie, and I don't care about how fast he's fucking going anymore. What is it, like 72?
Such a random guess. It's 50 miles per hour.
They had to go 50 miles per hour on the freeway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a bullshit speed, dude. I'd be pissed.
It's a
Could you
bus.
imagine?
And I just love that they're like, it's LA traffic. Oh
Dude.
no, what are we gonna do?
Could you imagine a bus going 50 miles per hour on the freeway, right? And then you're trying to overtake the bus, and it's fucking Sandra Bullock, dude. She's just like, sorry. I'd be pissed.
All
Fuck,
right.
man. 50? Okay. I'll know
Question
that for next
number
time, I
2,
guess.
Artie.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves voices Duke Kaboom in what Disney franchise?
Toy Story.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't have kids, Jess, but I knew that answer. Yeah, it's weird how we categorize people with kids. They have to know kids movies. Yeah, I don't know.
People without kids shouldn't know kids
I
movies.
just like
It's
the
creepy
kids
when they
movies,
do.
man.
It's creepy when they do. You're like, hey,
No,
kids.
it's not. It's not creepy, dude. Me and my wife go to Disneyland by ourselves, and we're happy about it.
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah, dude.
adults.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Too many Disney movies, but I gotta
Question-
watch them all.
Question number 3. You sound like you're not as happy
Like a
as you-
Pokemon master, dude. I gotta watch them all.
Question number 3 in the career of Keanu Reeves. Keanu voices a character named Keanu in what 2016 comedy?
Isn't it called Keanu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the cat.
I was like, I think
I
I
didn't
yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, he voices the cat Keanu.
Isn't that Key and Peele, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
the cat
I've actually
talks.
never seen the movie.
It's
Is it
all right.
is
It's
it
all
John
right at
Wick
best.
before John Wick?
No, not even a
Isn't it
little
about
bit.
like a lost pet?
Yeah,
Okay, so
But
it's
it's-
John Wick before John Wick
I guess.
because it had Keanu Reeves in it, right?
No,
I guess
he's
so.
not in it. He voices the cat.
But
at
he's in
one
That
point.
counts.
Yeah.
He's in the movie, the credits.
Question number 4,
Pre John Wick.
Artie. Question number 4 is what DC comic property was brought to life by Keanu Reeves in 2005?
Oh, you're talking about Constantine, and that would be DC.
I said Constantine was the answer we were looking for. Yeah, and I said DC comic property.
What was the question then?
What DC comic property was brought to life by Keanu Reeves in 2005?
Constantine.
Okay. You were like, that would be Constantine, and that would be DC.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
I
I
was
don't
very...
give a fuck about these questions anymore,
And you're
dude.
like, yeah, Constantine's clearly DC, not
All right, Artie, your
Yeah, I had to get that one right. That was the part that was important to me.
5th and final question in the career of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
What 2001 drama features Keanu as an aimless young man scalping tickets and gambling his life away?
Are you talking about Hardball?
I fucking am, baby.
Damn.
That is
Fucking
another.
love that movie,
Yeah.
dude. That's another good sports movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is good.
Dude, Keanu Reeves has been in every good sports movie.
Keanu Reeves makes good sports movies.
Hey, I also want to write The Replacements too, and I want to have Keanu Reeves as Shane Falco, but he's an offensive coordinator,
There we go.
and he has to talk to another quarterback.
Hollywood,
Ooh.
scoop this man up.
There's
Scoop.
legs.
You know,
I
what,
feel
actually,
like there's something there.
actually, you know what? He looks so good that he could play like an aging quarterback who doesn't want to leave, dude.
No, you got to make him
Yeah.
offensive coordinator because then you're talking about Shane Falco having an awesome career, and he plays through his 40s. He's supposed to be Tom Brady. You can't do Tom Brady.
I think what they do is offensive coordinator
Thank you.
and then a quarterback with no heart. Literally
Yeah,
no
there
heart.
you go.
Like born without a heart. And he's like, you need to have more heart. And the guy's like, I don't have one.
I told you there's something there, dude. We're writing this, man.
That's
This is
the
good.
drama. That's the conflict.
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
I'm all heart. I can't throw a football anymore, but I got heart.
And then we throw in like a Gene Hackman like memory.
Is he?
Is he
I
dead?
don't think Gene Hackman
No,
said.
he is.
Why do
He
you
might
keep?
be. I think he is.
Dude.
I don't know.
Why do we keep killing people off in this
We
episode?
don't have to kill
Artie?
actual Gene Hackman, dude. I'm saying that Jimmy McGinty, he'd be dead. He'd be dead. We
don't
can
know.
Al
I don't
Pacino,
know.
Gene Hackman, dude. They do it to all the old white people. They just
Yeah.
make them a little younger, dude, and we can do it, man. We're
Anyways.
writing
Like the
this,
Irishman.
Drew.
Like the
Anyway.
Irishman.
We Irishman Gene Hackman.
Yes.
Anyways, at the end of round number 2, we have a score of 17-15 with Artie still in the lead.
Perfect
Good
round
job,
right
you
there.
guys.
Still doesn't mean
Or no,
anything because
one
he's gonna
off.
screw me in
Yeah.
the end, Joey. It doesn't matter, dude.
We have 5 more questions.
I know, man. You're gonna screw
They're
me in
all
5
about the
questions.
movie that you just watched. So anybody screws anybody over, it's you screwing yourself over, my guy. So,
Yeah.
Guilt trips me
Real
into
talk.
it first. I love it.
Real talk.
It's an emotional thing.
all right, pick up your whiteboard and your marker again, because here we go into round number 3, which is the betting round, you guys. Again, Artie has 17, Drew has 15. So here's how the betting round works. Just like round number 1, I have 5 questions instead of 10. I'm going to read them out. They're going to write their answers down. I'm going to talk to the audience. It's going to be super fun. Here's the thing, though. They're also going to write a number next to their answer. That number is going to be a 1 through 3. That is how many points they are betting. They have 17 for Artie, 15 for Drew. This is how much they have to work with. And each question, they will be writing a bet for how much they want to bet on the question. If they get it right, that's how many points they get. If they get it wrong, that's how many points they lose. So this is all up to them. 5 final questions. This is a lot harder than round number 1 questions. So let's get started, you guys. Question number 1. What do Eddie and the rest of the contract players call the replacement players? This is the round 1 question that I had to replace since Artie threw things off earlier. It's okay. We forgive him because he is a
Told you.
fan favorite.
He's slowly trying to screw me over. He's like, "Oh, it's Artie's
Slowly.
fault that the questions had to change." That's
It's
how they
Artie's
got
fault.
Gore,
That's how it
dude.
starts.
That's how they got Gore, dude.
Sometimes I let Artie on the mic too long. But
I asked beforehand if I can like go off.
he's still alive and he's 91, Gene Hackman. So stop trying to kill the man, okay?
Oh, but he's 91.
Yeah.
Days
Fuck
are numbered.
off,
Yeah,
buddy.
his days are numbered.
I looked up, but it's like a pre-lookup.
Yeah, but I'm going to give a countdown of 5,
Got to do the
4,
movie quick.
3, 2, 1. You're terrible. Artie, what did you have and what did you bet?
Scabs. Oh shit.
How much did he wager?
For 3.
You're correct.
Thanks.
All right, Drew, what did you have and what did you bet?
3 points. Scabs.
Nice.
Scabs.
Nice. Yeah.
I won't mess up again. I've been on this show too long.
Yeah, you have.
Do that shit.
Like, what the
Sorry.
hell, man?
I do that every 3rd round too.
Question number 2. What college bowl game did Falco's team lose by 45 points? Place your answer and your bet right next to it. And looks like you guys both had quick answers, so I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew, what did you have and what did you bet?
3 points, and I put the Sugar Bowl.
That is correct. And Artie, what did you have?
Sugar Bowl for 3 points.
All right, look
Yeah.
at that. It is a scrap. We have 2 people over 20 points, you guys. That's wild.
That brings up though. There's too many of those, of the bowl games.
Too many.
It's not important anymore if it's everyone playing in a bowl game.
For True City.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They used to do that to my little league too. Everybody used to play in the playoffs. It's like what?
Yeah.
It's not playoffs anymore. It's just
There was
another
a
game.
team that was 0-17. You're telling me they get a bowl game?
It's all
Kids getting, everybody gets trophies. No, we're not going there, you
Nah,
guys. We're not doing this. We're not doing
Some
this.
people need to watch.
Yeah.
Some people need to watch the game.
And
If
sometimes-
everyone's playing,
Yeah.
Question number 3. When Jimmy met with his coaches, which part of the team did they want to skip? This is a very easy question, especially if you just watched this already. Yeah. He met with his 2 coaches, and they were like, we're going to go over this and this, and we're going to skip this.
I
That's
feel
my
like
Gene
this is
Hackman
more
impression.
just me judging the game of football.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. Let's see what you guys have for your answers for question number 3. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie, what did you have and what did you write?
Special teams for 1.
Okay. And Drew, what did you have and what did you
Same
write?
thing. 1 point special teams.
All right, you guys were both correct.
Nice.
I don't know why you guys had to make it so complicated.
Well, because they end up picking.
He meets with his offensive coordinator and his defensive coordinator, and that's what happens.
I was like, it's either special teams or cheerleaders. I'm like, but the coaches wouldn't pick the cheerleaders.
Nah.
And that leads
Oh,
us to question
the
number 4.
cheerleaders.
Yeah,
The girl
the
cheerleader was one of my first childhood crushes. Yeah.
She was.
That
Yeah.
the cheerleader tryout
Yes.
Oh, great scene.
was
Great
how I
scene.
knew I was into big girls.
I mean, yeah. That's
Drew
Fair
knows what
enough.
I'm talking about.
Not
Fair
the
enough.
part I was thinking
Question
about.
number 4. Question number 4, you guys. Who scored the winning touchdown for the Sentinels in the last game? I will also accept their position if you didn't remember their name.
I remember who it is, and it's the
Yeah.
guy who fucked over Pam Beasley.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I just don't remember.
Roy,
yes.
dude. And she fucked him over. I mean, we all saw that, but we
But he
were
was a
rooting
bad
for
guy
the
in
other
the show.
one.
He was a
Yeah,
bad guy
yeah,
in the
yeah.
show.
He messed up the bar. Remember that? Yeah, dude. Pam could fuck Jim for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, have you ever seen that video where John Krasinski's like, "Hey, what's up, Pam? Sorry you couldn't be here at the hockey game
Yeah.
with me." And then he's like, "Oh," and then the guy Roy
Just
walks
like
by, with
comes
the,
in. Yeah.
yeah, with the beers. He's like, "Oh, thanks for grabbing the beers."
I see,
All right.
man.
We'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Drew, what did you have and what did you bet?
3 points. I put the deaf tight end, played by David Denman or whatever his name is.
Okay. Okay. And Artie, what did you have?
I put deaf tight end too.
Yeah.
I thought it was
3
insensitive
points.
when
Oh,
Artie
shit.
wrote it, but if everyone's writing it, I guess it's okay.
It was a whole plot point.
I didn't
He
put
is the
3, but
deaf
I meant
tight
3.
end.
Shit, I keep
I know
forgetting
you
that.
did.
Yeah.
Deaf tight end though, dude.
Yeah.
It was good because he didn't talk.
All right.
Yeah.
And this
I,
leads
I,
us-
made,
like-
I made him in Madden. I couldn't call any audibles if he was on the field.
that is cruel.
It's great.
Because you didn't need to,
He
man.
didn't need to.
He would have been
just-
drafted first round
he
if
would
he
have been
wasn't
first
born
round.
deaf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert Best jumps in with Conversation is a great Gene Hackman movie. I'll have to check that out.
Does he
because
coach
I trust
football in
Robert
it?
Best.
Does he look like
That's
Lombardi?
all I want him to do. I
That's
just want to
all.
hear him coach football.
Question number
Fear.
5. The
Talk
final
about fear.
question.
Yeah.
This settles it all, you guys. Before joining the Sentinels, which rapper were Andre and Jamal security for? Oh yeah, this is a good ass question, guys.
I have no idea.
I know. I'm doing my math. I have to. Okay. Now I have to do the year.
Guess.
Oh.
I'm gonna just guess.
Oh, all right.
It's not right though.
I
Do you
got
know
it.
it?
So
I
here
got
we
it,
go.
yeah. I
For real?
remembered, Yep.
5,
shit, okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Artie, what did you have and what did you bet?
Dude, I guessed, and I mean, it's kind of good for the year. I put
Yeah.
Nelly.
Okay, for 1.
Yeah, for
All
1.
right. And Drew, what did you have and what did you bet?
3 points for the win. I put ODB, the old dirty bastard.
Was it really?
It was
It
the
was?
old dirty
Is that
bastard.
for the win?
That's
That
for the
can't be
win.
for the
That's
win.
for the win. That's for the
Is
win.
that really for
That's
the win? Hey, good shit. Good shit.
Wow.
Hey, that's a good win.
That came down to literally the very last
That's
question.
a good win, dude. Good shit. Oh, what?
I was so proud of myself for writing that question. I was like, oh man, if they get this one, that's impressive.
That's so good.
I was trying to figure out if it was like a joke, like, oh, Tupac, but he got shot or something. Like, I was trying to see if they made a joke out of it. I was like, no, they wouldn't have done that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And you didn't even watch this movie recently.
Like a year ago in a hotel.
We have to say that because he beat me, dude. I watched this shit this morning.
And with that, and a final score of 28-26, a barn burner, probably the highest scoring game I have ever had in a one-on-one.
That was great.
Drew just edges it out.
Congrats, man. Well earned.
Yeah.
Well earned.
Wow. Artie had him on the road. Artie was ahead every round.
What did I tell you, Joey?
Yes, blame this
Thanks
one
for texting
on me.
Yeah.
We walked in, he was playing ODB. It was like the anime version
Told
of ODB.
you, dude.
Oh, man.
Told you it didn't fucking matter, dude. Never did.
Artie, you are the best sport of all time.
Because I keep coming back even though I get screwed every fucking time.
This game has just done you dirty, my guy.
I don't win shit here, dude.
Hey,
and even when I do win, it doesn't mean anything.
Hey, he went on a 3-game winning streak, and I'm not gonna.
Doesn't matter because there was 17 other losses.
If I'm doing my math correctly, this was your 20th game. I'm gonna have to recheck my math, but I think this was your 20th game. Only one person has more than you, and they are sitting in the crowd.
I need a parking
Jess
spot, I think,
Roberts.
at this point, dude.
But it's always good to have you here, Artie.
Thanks,
that was
man.
such an impressive game because you
game.
played it perfectly. You even played the final round perfectly. Nelly was not even a bad shout out, honestly.
Nah, man.
But
He was hot during that time. Maybe they couldn't get him. They couldn't get him.
they got
Yeah.
ODB though.
They got ODB.
Yeah, finally,
can.
finally.
Now we can.
Now,
That's
now
for
it
ODB.
works, dude.
Okay.
Old dead bastard now. Just-
That you lose points for that one, right?
The views of Drew Schaefer. Oh, you guys, it is so wonderful. I love this show. And Drew, again, very impressive. Drew started at if you watched the tournament last month, that was so much fun. Drew started at the very beginning, lasted till the very end, and lost by a point. This time he was able to pull it off by one question. So big shout out to Drew. Good job. Again, both of you guys are welcome on anytime. You guys make this so much fun for me. It was so good to have you both here. I want to give a shout out again. If you guys are in the chat, go ahead, give a follow if you haven't already. Give a subscribe if you can. That's $5 or $5.99, depending on which platform you use. And above our two contestants' heads, you will see the Patreon and the Venmo. Those are direct ways to support. I like to pay for my drinks via Venmo because sometimes cash is just not in my pocket and I'm a dummy. So yeah, you know what? Support Stab any way you can because we love Stab. They let us do amazing stuff like this. They have shows all the time. That's why I said follow so that you can catch those shows when they go live. And also, if you forget to catch them live or you can't, you can go back and watch all of them. That's why I say go to the archives, check out all the old episodes of this show if you had fun today, because it's really fun to go watch some of the weird things that have gone on. This show has grown a lot, and hopefully we'll get to grow it a little bit more coming up soon. But as we head out, I'm going to let Mr. Jesse on the God mic tell you guys all the other ways you can follow Stab and also where we're going next.
Well, thank you, buddy, and thank Artie and Drew and everybody for checking us out tonight. That's another Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Check us out tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be another long day. 9:30 a.m. You can hang out with me, get some work done in office hours. Then, more of me. It's too much. Too much. Wednesdays are too much for me. 5 o'clock, Inside the Box, Jackbox, Party Pack, Party Play, Party Party. And maybe drawing a blank with Chelsea Beers and Friends. Their hit rate is not real high. It's working comics. They're not always available on Wednesdays. But that's it for us tonight. Check out the full calendar of events at stabcomedytheater.com to see what else is going on. And let's see if we can send the Twitch audience somewhere. Who's doing things? Do we still have Twitch audience? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we've still got folk. Let's see who's out there doing stuff. You know, I just found this Forgotten VCR channel. Let's go check them out. Go see what you think about Forgotten VCR. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.